When you look back in '82, we were just a print and distribution of a single product or multiple versions of the subject. And really, it's interesting, what would I describe the business as today? And really, fundamentally, it hasn't changed, because we had a fundamental concept of do it once and then multiply use it in those days, and then multiply use it in other countries as well. And today, with the use of the internet and digital product and TV and video material as well, you can still produce that one great example and distribute it, in our case, to many, many countries around the world. So fundamentally it hasn't changed. What's changed is that there's so many more products to tell my story, so I can get into different levels, because these days, 48% of people still get their inspiration from print. By next year, that'll be 38%, and it'll start to slowly, that print will become a very boutique product as it starts to evolve. The biggest change of influence at the moment is that environment and social. And that's probably absolutely a sort of a total mindset change in the next couple of years, where our customers and clients will decide what they want to read and watch, because we'll present thousands and thousands of options to them, and they'll just use search off our different devices, particularly the new trendsideas.co.nz platform, and they'll choose themselves what they want to read. Now, up until then, we chose. So it's taken 31 years of us developing different products and using different platforms to tell the same story of the stuff that we chose, that customers we think would want to have read and watched and entertained themselves with. Very successful. It's totally about to change right now. They're going to decide what they want to watch, read and be involved in. It's often asked of how somebody like me in their late 50s stays in touch with a demographic that might be in their late 20s, which is a particularly growing target audience of ours. And it's like going back 30 years, if you like, because you don't have to have that fear. A very good CEO and leader doesn't have to be an expert in every area. So once you're comfortable in your own skin and know that I'm not an expert in hardly any area, but I've got a good general knowledge of where the business is going. In fact, I've got a very good knowledge of where the business is going. So therefore, right back when I was lucky enough to identify the very best people in the market to help me grow a traditional media company, I reckon I've got on board some unbelievable forward thinkers, world-class people in the group now that are thinking exactly where our market should go. They've got the skill these days, these young people, to be able to articulate and put it down in a manner that everybody can engage with. So I come along for the ride, for want of a better description. But you must remember, don't have that fear that I've got to be better than everybody else. If you take that away when you're running a company and you bring in people that test your thinking, and you think, there's a fundamental gut feeling that what they're telling me is right, even though I don't 110% understand it. So it's called going for the ride, if you like, and riding that wave. And I've collected another group of people who are way ahead of the rest of the world in their thinking, and they're right in my building. I'm so lucky.